Munchy, what we tell him?
I hear me, Miss Munchy.
Keep on it locked with Munchy.
Miss Munch.
Are you run the thing, so watch you now.
You know me, I say Munchy.
Munchy.
Yell up, Munchy.
Wha Gwaan Munchy.
Reggaeville family, welcome to a brand new episode of Wha Gwaan Munchy, and I'm bringing you a sunny vibe again, but this time we're not in Miami, we're in Jamaica, beautiful city of Kingston, and I have with me a whole heap of people, as you can see. I may say, two parties here. I have Notis, which is Unga right here, and Welsh over there, drum and bass, wicked production team, and I have all the way from Australia, the lovely Nattali Rize in the place, and of course, we're enjoying this lovely vibes here in Kingston, me from Germany, so this is a very international edition, right? So welcome you guys, thanks for taking the time to come in here. How are you feeling today, Welsh?
Yeah, sun is nice, weather is nice and easy. Yeah, man.
Nattali, you're good too?
I'm very good, happy, grateful to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time coming here. This is not a coincidence that I have these people here. It's not random, but you might have seen it on Reggaeville already. You might have heard the song already. These guys are on a project together, Notis and Nattali Rize. So give me a bit insight on what is this project all about.
Well, really, this project is about the fusion of reggae music on the international level. Nattali all the way from the Pacific, Notis all the way from Jamaica. We're coming together to create this beautiful sound and spread this beautiful message of love and, you know, awareness of freedom and, you know, that life is here for us to live. So it's all in our music. It's all what we're about right now.
Lovely, lovely. So we said it already, international link, Jamaica to Australia. So the question, of course, is how did this come about? Where did you meet and where did you decide, okay, let's just do music together?
You know, it was kind of a chance meeting, but it wasn't so much chance. A friend introduced Unga. Mickey Lioness brought Unga and other members of Jimmy Cliff's band to my house in Australia when they were touring with Jimmy Cliff in Australia. So they came around to our yard and we just held the vibes and had some food, and then sooner or later the studio doors were open and things followed, and we started writing and recording a song right there, right then. And that song is Rebel Love, which is our first release. So that initial meeting was just full of vibe and positive energy and just that connection that, you know, it's rare when you meet people for the first time and you kind of instantly can just get in the studio and create something together. And that's how it happened for us. So, you know, that was the beginning of the relationship. And then we you know, after that night we kind of woke up and I went, whoa, what just happened? What was that all about? We just, you know, put on the CD and we just wrote a song start to finish, and it had a vibe. And so we thought, you know, better pursue this a little bit further, and trot over to Jamaica, did some more work with Notis in the studio for Blue King Brown's album. And the same vibe was still there. So we shot the video for Rebel Love that trip, and then, you know, went back to Australia and just felt like, you know, this is something that it feels right. So want to make the effort to come back. So, you know, packed up my life in Australia and moved to Kingston for 6 months last year. And me and Unga and Welsh, we spent a lot of time in the studio writing for this project, Nattali Rize and Notis. And so we're here now, you know, keeping the works going and bringing that connection we have to the live stage show as well.
Lovely, lovely. Yeah, the first single is out already, which is Notis. Then we have Nattali Rize, and we have Zugu as well on board. That is Zugu down from the Indignation. Of course, you guys can still check out the wicked video, amazing graphics done. It is on Reggaeville. It premiered with us, and I really have to thank you for sharing the footage with us so that we could put it on the channel. Another artist decided to do so, which is Anthony B. He has a new single out on the Pineapple Kush Riddim by U-Cee from Germany. So another international link-up thing going on right there. March Outta Babylon, it just premiered today, and you can check out the piece of that video right here on Wha Gwaan Munchy. Enjoy yourself.
That is the message I send for boys and girls. No follow them with no hatred and growth. Follow see I no follow what Satan does. Come let me take you to the land of love, where vampire can't suck your blood. So that's like a soldier, march man a march out of Babylon. Man a march out of Babylon. Come me Gideon boot for use his step and the wicked man. How we a march out of Babylon. March out.
Reggaeville family still here in Kingston for Wha Gwaan Munchy with Notis production, with Nattali Rize, international link up right here. You mentioned it already just a while ago before we went to the Anthony B video. You said you also did live performances, and the project premiered here in Kingston, Jamaica just recently at the Jury Reggae Wednesdays, free show, lovely vibes. So how was that actually like for you to come to Jamaica with the music now and present it to the Jamaican people or to the live audience on a whole for the first time?
Yeah, well, you know, it's a great feeling, to be honest. I mean, the Jaria show was a Notis show, and I was just sitting in with them for one song. And then the Nattali Rize and Notis project premiered at the Blue Mountain Music Festival just a couple weeks ago. And so that was our first full set together. And, you know, it's that thing where a live show and the live performance is very important to me and to Notis. And, you know, we really value that opportunity to connect with our audience, because really music has a way of, you know, it's a vibration and a frequency and an energy in itself. And especially with the lyrical content of our music, you know, the words are also a vibration and have energy. So to be able to deliver and share that in the live forum is, you know, one of the most powerful things we can do as musicians and as human beings, to create movement in a forward motion towards, you know, a better future. And so and the awakening, you know, that's happening on our planet. And so the consciousness behind the music is very important, and taking that element to the stage is absolutely like a big part of the goals for us, you know. And to be able to perform in Jamaica now, yeah, man, it was very exciting. You know, I know the Jamaican crowd aren't always the most vocal and loud, right? So, yeah, but we had a great response still.
Lovely, wonderful. Yeah, but I was at the Jaria show. It was a great evening. And it was not just Nattali was there, Kabaka also touched the stage, a whole lot of artists. How did you experience that evening?
Yeah, man, that evening was, you know, tremendous evening, trust me. Where the project is coming from, you know, where Notis is coming from to where we're going now, you know. The vision is coming alive, and it's great where we can share with these great artists that we vibe so good with in the studio. And then we come on the stage and we, you know, are playing the music with them, you know. So it's a different vibe, you know. So it's like the creators of the music to the singers, you know. So it's a different vibe. So the people enjoyed. Siobhan was there, Kabaka was there, Nattali coming in, and yeah, basically.
Yeah, man, it was a good vibe. Jaria Reggae Month show, you know. Yeah, it was where we express our production live, you know. So that's what we always wanted to do. So it was a good vibe, a good feeling, yeah.
And we said it, Kabaka was there, Siobhan was there, and I know this is, we have Zugo on the first single of the project, but I figure he's not the only one, right, that is in this with you together, right? So can you tell me who is in this as well?
We're not gonna tell everybody, but the next collaboration for a project is with Kabaka, okay. Right? So it's called Generations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that is the next thing coming out of the Nattali and Notis project. So Generations with Rize. All right. Yeah, man. So look out for that one. We're not gonna leak out no more. All right, Natty.
But so there are more collaborations though to look out for, right? So,
Yes, absolutely. We have to, you know, the thing for me now, coming from Australia and from the Pacific and coming to Kingston, I feel like I'm spoiled for choice of incredible artists to work with. And not just that, it's more that just the vibe and the level of consciousness here in Kingston with amongst the artists, amongst this the scene and roots, this resurgence of roots reggae conscious music is alive and thriving. And so to actually be here and meet some of these artists, you know, we just want to make music together, and so naturally, you know, we do because we're musicians. So yeah, the collaborations are just a joy, and Kabaka Pyramid especially, I have a great connection with him, and he's obviously a very conscious artist who real talk, rebel mindset, so we definitely love linking that and amplifying our energies, you know, forward in the music.
Wonderful. All right. We will stay tuned to find out who else apart from Kabaka Pyramid is on board. But you played live, and I mean, Notis is famous for the wicked vibes that when you have on stage. So can we expect a tour also from this combination, Welsh?
Well, let me talk, Natty.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we intend to tour the project starting June.
Okay.
Yeah, for June.
Where?
US.
Okay. So I hope you're coming to Europe, though. We'd really love to see you over there as well.
Sooner than later, we look forward to reaching Europe for sure.
All right.
Germany, Yemen.
Okay, good. So we're safe. We have the video and the single out. We have another collaboration just around the corner, and we have the tour. But of course, the question is this going to be an album, or to what extent are you going to take this project, please?
You know, the project is evolving, and we let it, we grow with it, you know. And so what we haven't put any exact restrictions on what we want to release. So for the moment, we're going to release the songs as they come, and it might be an album in time, it might be an EP and then an album, it might be a 5-part symphony, who knows? You know, it's all open for creation, and we're just going to most of all follow our hearts and follow the flow of our energies and where we want to take it.
Lovely. That sounds great to me. I'm happy with that. Yeah. So we have these releases to look forward to, and of course there are a lot of releases out there right now. March is full of music. We have Jahdan Blakkamoore, who will drop The Order of Distinction. We have Toian. She has an EP coming at you, and we have a Riddim selection that I'm really excited about. I got a sneak preview already, piece of that. The title is Retro Locks Riddim. We have really one of my favorite artists, Glenn Washington, is on it. Love the voice. We have Ronkus, young artist, rising star, really love the vibes. He is on it. Ibamar and a whole lot of more people, and we have Dre Island, and I've got now a really little exclusive preview. I mean, the video is just about to get shot, and the everything's gonna drop on the 20th of March. But we've got a piece of the studio session, so you want to enjoy that in the meantime?
Let's do that.
All right, cool.
Don't make them mythical lies pollute your mind. You better know all the times, no pre, no sign. Youth shut down on if your life from borderline. Don't get your youth, not get Philip past 29. Throughout these roughest times, I know Jah will be on time. Hey, so don't you ever get weary, even though the time's contrary. I know Jah will be on time. Hey, throughout these roughest times, so don't you ever get weary, even though the times don't change. Well then, them system the free.
Yes, Reggaeville family is still there in Kingston, Jamaica. As you can see in the background, we're enjoying the lovely vibes in the sun. They are today, but of course we'll still give thanks. Thank you for still staying with us, because we are here with the international project from Australia all the way to Jamaica with Notis Production and Nattali Rize. And we said it already, they have a lot of things coming at you together, but of course both of them still have their individual projects that they're following up on. And of course we have Notis that just released already the Kingston 8 Riddim. All about, I love the selection. So the question for me was when I first heard this rhythm, why was it named Kingston 8 though? We're in Kingston 6, by the way, which is nice also.
Yeah, man, Kingston 8, is a great place in our music life, in our journey. That's where our studio was,
Okay.
We slept there, we created most of the songs that you love today. So, like, that was the Kingston 8 rhythm now, is actually the last rhythm that was created in Kingston 8 while we were there. So, we dedicated that to Kingston 8.
Okay, but
Yeah.
know that. But it don't mean that you stop creating music though.
No, man,
It's just a geographical movement.
Geographical movement, We keep it moving now. So we're at a different place now. So, you never know. Sometime down the road we tell you where we are. But yeah. But we were at Kingston 8. Yeah.
So we have a flag and I'll look out for you down there from here,
That's right. Notice flag.
So apart from the Kingston 8 rhythm, which is out now, well, you can give me like a sneak peek on what is coming up, like in the near future, what the people can look forward to from Notis Productions?
Well, the next project to be released is another juggling called Crossroad Rhythm. So you can look out for that,
So who's on that one?
So we have a few artists. We have Ibamar, Kabaka Pyramid. Yeah, to name a few.
Nice. So Crossroads is the new yard, or that is just a coincidence though?
It's out there. Crossroad. Yeah, man, every city there's a crossroad, And every step of your journey you come to a crossroad, a point where you go left, right. But
Right.
yeah, so crossroad, look out for that one.
Alright, definitely will do so. And of course we're playing live with Nattali, but you also play live with other artists. So can we expect to see you, apart from the Nattali Rize project, on tour sometime throughout this year? I mean, you play with Jezreel and stuff, so will I see you?
We'll be out there beating Babylon, in March. Yeah, we'll be there. Yeah, man, March coming out, we'll be out there.
So which part are you going?
Rome, Germany,
Oh, see.
France, and a couple more places. Amsterdam, I think, Holland. Yeah, so Notis will be there with Jesse Royal, same.
Alright, so then I have to use this opportunity to say, alright, look out for those guys. They're going to be playing at the Reggaeville East, especially as far as I'm concerned then, right?
That's right.
Alright, then, so yeah, please do not miss out on that. I am unfortunately not going to be there, but I'm sure it's going to be so awesome. Protege, Anthony V. Jezreel, Notis, Unga, Welsh, the both, so don't miss out on that. It's going to be wicked. Don't search for the eggs on Easter, just go out and enjoy the shows, right? And then we have Nattali, and I know that with Blue King Brown you already have one date for sure, California Roots, in May. So can we expect dates added to that schedule as well?
Yeah, there's actually maybe like 10 or so dates with Blue King Brown. Cali Roots is the last, so in the lead up to that we have Joshua Tree Festival as well in the States and some other shows across California. We're also doing some shows there at that time with Soja, a group called Soja. And then we're also doing some performances in April back in Australia, the Blues Festival, and over in Perth with Michael Franti and Spearhead. And yeah, so Blue King Brown, we only recently released our album Born Free, but so we've given that some energy and doing some shows with that, and then really putting energy into the Nattali Rize and Notis live show, which will be taking over the rest of the year and the world.
Which is right. But speaking of that, so are you carrying these guys to Australia as well? Again, and then
of course, inevitably they will reach back down under with me for sure. Nattali Rize and Notis must play in Australia and throughout the Pacific, because reggae in Australia now, it's not a big it doesn't have a huge following. It's still quite an underground sort of genre. But all around Australia, in the Pacific and the islands, reggae is like the #1 music that goes on there. So, and there's a growing appreciation and interest in reggae music in Australia. And what we're trying to do, and what I'm trying to do, is to help introduce Australian people to artists like Notis and Jesse Royal, who's on the Blue King Brown album, and Kabaka Pyramid, and trying to sort of give them some more sounds that they can sink their teeth into, because it's limited in the sense of reggae in Australia. So yeah, man, we got works to do all around the world, and look forward to doing them.
Definitely. I'm looking forward for you to do that. Definitely. I have to big up the Australian Massive though. It is really a coincidence, but this morning someone messaged me from Australia. Yeah. And said he's a big fan, and he was wondering if Protege will put out the Ancient Future on vinyl. So you see the people all over the world, they love the music. They're investigating and everything. So big up the Australian Massive out there. And of course, the other massives in this world, they have something they can enjoy as well. It's not like this is an exclusive thing. We have Raging Fyah that are just now in Europe, touring all over the place. So please don't miss out on that tour when you're in Europe. We have the tribal seats that are all over the United States. And South America, Central America, you can enjoy the Gang Junior Gang. Damian Marley is all about. Dates are of course on Reggaeville.com for you to check out, and I'm sure it's gonna be wicked when he touches the stages down there. So for now, I can give you a little sneak preview in form of a video I just shot recently in Miami at the Get Together show. So enjoy yourself with Damian Marley.
And they tell us how it's a shine. I've been looking at the car and all the interior plush. I look up at the rims on the pull out and flush. And scope out with jewels and I wonder how much. And they tell us that they're the price they are cheap. And they tell we have the answer, so we have the hey, because I royal, I want no children rise up us. They're extra last and fucking alive. The boy when you down the right and million pounds or so. They tell us how it's a right and and they tell us how it's a right.
Reggaeville family, thank you so much for joining us here in Kingston, Jamaica. International Link Up, Germany, Australia, Jamaica, Notis Nattali Rize. I really have to give thanks for you guys coming up here to my little place here, joining me in the sun, Unga. I wish you
yes. Okay, the breeze, the trees, the aki tree, mango tree. Nice man. Everything. Not complain, nice vibe.
God, man. Yeah, man. Nattali, thank you also so much for taking the time to come in here, sharing your spirit with us, your positive vibes and all of that.
Pleasure, and thank you so much, Reggaeville. Big up Reggaeville for being the premiere of our video Rebel Love featuring Zugudan, and love the vibes and being able to have people like you guys really pushing conscious music and reggae music out to the world through your platform, and that we support, that we love, so thank you.
Thank you. And big up Welsh as well, man.
Yes.
Give thanks, man.
Yeah, man, we give thanks to the moment, Thank you for having us, Munchy, Reggaeville, give thanks.
Yes. And thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. Big up yourselves.
Wha Gwaan Munchy.